Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Valheim. Today I've got a very special thing planned. Sudden fog, can't see a thing. Also, you can see I added this roof, so now I'm all sheltered in here. Anyway, that's besides the point. Today we're going to go and make a wood and stone farm. Fully automatic, AFK, wood and stone farm. So, I spent about 3 hours designing this thing and in creative mode, and we are going to go and do this in survival for the first time. After I made it, I noticed that somebody else has made the exact same design on YouTube. I was so annoyed because I spent so long designing this. So, I guess you could say it's not entirely my, my design. But I promise you, it is. I made this myself. Anyway, this is the spawner for the Grey Dwarfs, and this is how we're going to do it. So, in case you didn't know, they can't spawn on any man-made or Viking-made structures. So, I just laid this around, and that disables the spawner. This will not spawn anything now. Pretty cool, eh? So, we need to start digging. This thing involves going down a lot, and oh god, I can't wait to have this up and running. So, if I destroy this, they should spawn, in theory. So, the way this is going to work is we're going to dig down all the way to the, I guess, bedrock as far as we can. And then we're going to make a little pillar in the middle. And from there, they will only be able to spawn on this. A little bit hard to explain right now, so I'm just going to start digging. And I guess I hit a rock. Wow. Still going. There we go. Just hit the bottom. Okay, yes, I can get out of here using the, just jumping up the side. But, yeah, in fact, that's what I want to do. I want to get out of here. I'm going to mark the corners. I don't want to make this any bigger than it absolutely has to be. So, I think the first thing I have to do is get to the middle here. So, oh, God. You know what? Let's start digging this whole place out. Let's make a little box. So, in case I didn't actually cover this, I did prepare this in advance, quite clearly. I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I'm really excited to get this going here, so I just sort of had to do it while I was in between episodes. That looks pretty good, so now we're going to dig this way. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Right, and now let's go the other way. There we go. Right, and let's round this thing off, or square it off, I guess. There we go. Beautiful. Right. So now we're going to be careful and sort of chisel this back a little bit. I don't want to take away too much of this, otherwise I'll have to rebuild it with some stone. So let's take a layer off each side, like this. It's funny, this is pretty much a tutorial. And I think that's good. I might want to make it a little bit different, like chisel off one more here. I'm scared to do this, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh god, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. Ah! There we go. No, that's better. I like it. Cool. So we've got like a nice little pillar going underneath the structure there. Now, also one little thing that I've done is I've modified these signs. So by default, the signs have like massive text. And the problem with that is I've squished these signs quite close to each other. So once you've got all these text, the text starts to overlap each other. So I've just added a bunch of spaces at the beginning to make it small text at the bottom. So I thought it's a nice little trick if you guys are wondering. These are going to be my dump chests, so I'm not going to have anything on these. But this is going to be all labeled and done and dusted. A lot of work to do with that. A lot of work. Now, in order to carry on, I'm going to need a stone cutter here. And I'm all the way up near here. So, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I think I'll have to go the old way with the boat across here. Yep, that seems what I have to do. This is not going to be fun. Alright, let's do it. Now, in regards to teleporting iron, I've been thinking, is there a way to craft it into, say, a mace, and then melt it back down into ingots? I'm sure there isn't, but that would be extremely useful. Really useful. Just a little something that's been on my mind lately, because right now this is kind of annoying. I'm actually going to take, how much is it? I'll take exactly the amount for the stone cutter, because I don't want to take it too much up there. 2 iron. Is there anything else I think I might need? No. Oh yeah, I forgot my chest got destroyed here. What? Well, they're still on the ground, honestly. So, everyone in the comments has been pointing out these things, or like something that looks like this. Basically, if you see pillars, dig in the middle, everyone's been saying. So, while I'm here, on the way, I might as well just give it a go. So, let's dig right in the middle. I spotted this when I was running my iron. I'm on the same sort of trip, so let's see what we find down here. Not the boar. God. Okay. I'm at the bottom in the middle, and nothing's here, so I'll start digging out a little bit. Okay, nothing there so far, so I mean, I was expecting something right in the middle, to be honest. Let's keep digging. Okay, I'm not calling you liars. I'm not. But maybe I didn't dig out enough. I don't know, but I was expecting something in the middle, not gonna lie. Well, let me know if I did something wrong. Alright, 25 minutes later, the stonecutter is now here and we're ready to go. So, what we need to do is basically mark out the floor down at the bottom here. So, I'm careful. I also need to make the hearth. That is what we're going to use to kill them, pretty much. Might need to make this a little bit wider. So, we need to level this floor out as well. I'm not sure why this isn't quite a square. I've forgotten how to do that. What if I... Oh my god, Alright, well I kind of fixed it. So now I have to spend loads of stone doing this, which is what I was trying to not do. Am I stuck? Nope. There we go. That should do nicely. Is that centered? Okay, there we go. I kind of fixed it. This is still here. Don't know how to fix it. So, that will do. Right, so now we'll lay down the hearths, and we'll use a flat edge, and we pretty much want to get this like that. Just so that clips in the rock. Then we'll lay them on the other sides to make pretty much surrounding, hearths surrounding the stone there. Missing requirement. More stone. Right. I'm pretty happy using pretty much all of my resources to get this going, because I know the return is infinitely better than the investment. So, yeah, let's keep going. Oh, really weird timing on that lag spike there. What? It lags whenever it saves the world. That's what that is. So, there we have it. That is the basic idea. We're still not done. So I need to dig this out a little bit on each side, and I also have to place foundations. We're going to place the foundations around the edge, so that needs to be dug out one more. And I think after that... Whoa. Why is that not flat up there? This is going to be really hard to fix. See, we've got a spawn down there now. Now, yes, they do attack the stone, but... There we go, it's much better. We'll try that. But because it's made of stone, it's so durable, you only have to repair it, like, once every couple of hours. So, that's completely surrounded. Yeah, I need to dig this out a little bit more. I also need to build that back so none more spawn. Let's do that really quickly. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, the fire lasts for so long as well, so if you're worried about I have to keep topping it up, no. You can top this up to 20 and go AFK. The only thing that I have to worry about is protecting myself from other things that might spawn, such as trolls. Which, I do actually have a pretty good idea for what to do. Ah, well, there's a rock here. Thanks, rock, for... Oh, it's a big one. Uh-oh. So now we can start to lay down these foundations around it. Yes, I know I'm missing a hearth here. So I think I want to bring this out a little bit more. In fact, I do have to. God, this pig's gonna break soon. Yeah, let's take this out a little bit more on all the sides, and then that should be enough room. Alright, let's see if that's enough, shall we? Let's continue with the foundations blocked, because I'm here. So, that looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Just gotta get these a bit more spot on, because they're a little inaccurate here. Yeah, oh god, this is gonna be hard to get right. Any second now, I'm gonna run out of stone. Yep, there we go. No. Oh, stamina. Now stone. Right, that's looking decent. I think I'm going to adjust these hearths so they cover more of these holes. But yeah, I think I like that so far. So far, so good. Why does it do that? Like, the terrain just comes back. Really strange. So, there we have it. That is the start. Let's position these hearths so they're a bit more pleasing to the eye. And cover up all of this grass or dirt. So if you're wondering, the way this works is they can only spawn on like a normal terrain, which is this. They also can kind of spawn sometimes on the side, and if they spawn on the top, this thing will push them out and they'll fall down into the fire. Now, there are other possible ways to do it, but this is honestly the best way that I found. I messed with spikes, but they have durability. And I mess with trying to add more spawn locations with this design, but it really just doesn't work as well as you think it will. Okay, there we have it. That is what this thing is going to look like, pretty much. I'm going to tidy up the edges with some stone, make this look a little bit more pretty here. In fact, you know what, let's do that right now. We're going to be adding another layer at the bottom to raise this up, because I've noticed that the creatures can't jump. So right here, they could just walk off, but if they're on fire, they can't jump up one extra slab. So that's a nice little extra little detail that I'm going to add. Pretty much completely out of stone here. Looking at that. Wow. I might have to turn this on to get stone back while I'm building it. Use it to build itself. That's a cool concept. I like that. Now, I'm also going to be adding right here, underground, a nice little portal room and storage. Because I don't want to have to put all this in the base. There's going to be a lot of stone and wood. So it just makes sense to keep it all on site. Can I not snap that there? Hello? Please? Come on. So this is something that I've wanted to do for a little while, is use this little technique of using the stone to get rid of the boring stone, the standard stone on the side of the terrain. Because this looks so much nicer. So that's the foundation of it here. In fact, I'm going to add that one there. Through here is going to be the portal room and storage. I might even make this go back more, but for now this is good. Before I spend any more stone on the decorative stuff, I'm going to add a layer of the foundations here so they can't escape. And there we have it. That is the functionality completely done. The rest of it will be decoration. So, do I have any wood on me? I don't. Right, so, I'm going to get some wood and spend the last of my stone. This is all of my stone now. This is completely decorational, but I don't want this thing to look like just a hole in the ground. I want it to look like it's intended. So I'm gonna have to turn this thing on to be able to build more. So I've got all the wood here. Let's add it all to the fire, and then we can demolish the spawn disabler, whatever you want to call it. Let's make sure this is all done. Yes, the smoke can cause a little bit of lag if your computer isn't great. Mine is, you know, alright. It does a pretty good job at this. So, let's start to destroy these, and this should be working. Okay, I'm a little bit worried for some reason, but... Wait. It worked! Uh-oh. Look at that. It's working. Yeah. Can't get out. Now, the only ones that can do any damage are the brutes. Those are the guys that will eventually destroy things. Now, depending on the star level, I'm going to pick up all this stuff. The best way to pick everything up is just to brave it and go through the fire, walk through it, and pick everything up. You know what? I'm at 103 health. Let's try that. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Look at that. I'm taking no damage. Yeah, there you go. Now, this, for some reason, isn't flat, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, why wasn't it flat? That's weird. There we go. Look at it go. I love this thing. I need to get that piece of wood that's on there. I think I got it. Now, in my test world, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had much more successful results, but I think it's sort of temperamental. You have to just sort of let it do its thing for a little while. If they get stuck, they will just sort of fall down. At least they should. We've had a spawn behind there. This guy's still stuck, but eventually he'll get down. Oh, there's a brute. No, it's a shaman. Never mind. Yeah, you see, if they have a stupid amount of health, they can attack things. But I'll head over there in a second and show you the durability. It's really not... They're not doing a lot of damage right now. Oh, is that a brute? Looks like a brute. Okay, come on. This guy's healing himself. Just die. Die. There we go. This brute's also dealing some damage. 24. It looks like a lot, but look at that. It's really not terrible. Although he's focusing all of his damage right now. Wow, he's surviving a lot longer than he should. Interesting. Repair that real quick. Why have you got so much health, my man? I am really surprised right now that this guy's got that much health. Like, what? How is he still alive? He's only a 1-star. Oh, another brute. Yeah, look, he's dying a bit faster. This guy's a tank. Look at that, he's caught up. This guy that spawned after him is going to die before him. Did the shaman give him a boost? The shaman might have given him a boost. Right, let's collect all this stuff. And then carry on with the construction here. To be honest, I kind of want to make it a little bit wider. This one pathway is kind of claustrophobic. So yeah, I'm going to dig it out an extra 1 this way. So, 3 of them have been stuck at the top here for a little bit of time now. So I think to fix that, I need to raise the terrain up a little bit more. I think. Either that or it's a much more serious issue. I'm starting to think it's a much more serious issue. It's not centered. So I need to, like, build the pillar out this way instead. I have to rebuild it. That's what I have to do. It's okay. It's okay, I think. Yeah, it needs to be like that. Yeah, I have to rebuild it. Oof. Yeah, no, I don't have to rebuild it. It's just, no matter which way I build this, because of the awkward way it's been placed in the terrain, I have to decide whether or not, basically which side I go. I can't get this perfect because of the spawn of the placement of the spawner with the terrain. That's frustrating. I'm sure I can figure something out, though. Maybe a fire up there. So I think I've come up with a solution. Basically, I think I have to make this not a perfect square in order to get it directly under so they don't get stuck on it. So I'm going to build this back to where it was, and it might look a little bit different. Like, for example, the hearth might not be centered at a certain point, but don't worry. If it looks really bad, I will do my absolute best to fix it, so it should be okay. So this is the issue right here. Basically, I've had to, like, chip away this much of the rock. So, I think I'm going to have to freehand a little bit of that. I'll bring this in to there. Demolish these 2. Should be a nice little fix. And then just place this like that. It'll look a bit weird. But it's an okay fix, I think. Alright, I'm completely out of stone, so time to turn this thing back on. Let's collapse that. And top up this thing with some wood, shall we? There we go. Alright, so far so good. And it was that side that was the problem. I might have to raise it up a little bit more as well. We'll see, we'll see. So now this is back to working. I'm going to carry on expanding the little pathway outwards a little bit. And making this a bit more presentable. While these guys are just burning to death. I love it. God, I love it. It's so good. Oh, look at that. Juicy, juicy loot. Right, so I think I'm just going to AFK for a little bit now and get some more stone from this. I've expanded it out, so I've got a bit more room. It feels a lot nicer. I'm just going to AFK for a little while until I've got loads of resources. I'm just going to stack a few chests down here. Uh-oh. Die. Oh, this isn't going. There we go. So, yeah, I guess I will see you in a little bit of time once I've got enough to finish this project. This might take a little while. It's more AFK than it is fast. Okay, so I've dug out a little bit more and got a few of the resources from this thing here. So, I've dug out this bit. We're going to have the portal at the back, right around here. Maybe a bit even to the right. And then along here, we're going to have storage. Storage for all of the loot that we're going to get from here, essentially. So, the way it's going to work is I'm going to be gathering resources when I'm doing other things. So say if I'm doing something IRL, I will just AFK here. I can't go too far though, because in case like a raid happens or, you know, anything can happen with this. I think I need more stone than this, but that might be enough to get going with the design here. So, let's work on the back. Let's get that looking good. So, let's get the hammer out, and I need a stone cutter. That's too far. Interesting, right on the end. Typical. So let's stack this up. I think I'm gonna go an extra one. No. Right. So the plan is to have basically right here, I'm gonna have the slabs around it. So ideally, I want this entire thing to be level. So I can't place those slabs down until I've got like an established common height. So I'm just gonna keep stacking around this entire thing. Can I get those, please? Thank you. And I guess when that's done, I don't know what's going to happen here, how much further I'm going to go back. I've got no stamina, dude. Come on. There we go. Ran out of stone already. Ah, wait, a little bit. A little bit. 29, and then whatever's in here. 44. Okay, not bad. And there we have it. That's 2 high. I definitely want to go 3 high to match that. And I think we'll try and level it off at 3 high. Yeah. So with this huge gap here, we can address that by spending more stones and like leveling it out. That should be fine. Alright, so now all we have to do is level this out to here. It's actually going to be a little bit higher because I'm going to have this on top. So I have to modify the terrain to be that high. So I think I'm just going to wait to change the terrain until I've got more stone. Yeah, okay. I just have to wait now. So I'm just working on the storage section, and I'm going to go with rows. So basically I'm going to have 1 row of chests for each item. So far there's, well, I'm going to go heads is 1, then we've got the eyes, those, and then wood and stone. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could even group all of these to be generally 1 row, because I'm not going to get as many as these as I would everything else. So I might go with 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Yeah, that could work. So that sound must just be, I've always thought that was an arrow whenever I'm like out and about exploring. So that sound just means something's spawning. It sounds so much like an arrow. I hear that in the swamp all the time. So I think that will be enough storage. I mean, if that is all full of wood, then I have bigger problems. So we're going to round it off here. I have a little bit of stone. 41. That should be enough to do what I'm wanting here. So we should be able to just cap it off like that. Although getting out is going to become a little bit harder. And there we go. Completely sealed in. Just got to add the border around the edge, which will look like this, by the way. So I'm going to raise the terrain up to this level to make it so you can, like, just walk onto this. Yeah, alright. I think what I need to do now is just AFK this and get some resources, or I can go farm. I'll do a little bit of farming. Speed up the process. Okay, so there is the loot room. I think we'll add 1 more row. I don't have a lot of wood right now. So, I'm going to add some nice little touches here. First of all, a throne. We're going to put this, like, you know, right there. I don't actually have one of these at my own base yet, so that's cool to have. Look at that. I can just watch them burn to death. Love it. Alright, now we're also going to add some banners to paint the room, so to speak. 1 there. 1 there. And then how many more can I make? I don't know. That's going to be tough to get this right. 1 there. 1 roughly here. And I'm out of leather. But doesn't that look dandy? Oh, I love it. Right. I do still have to finish the top. If I just climb up this. Wait. Hold on. There we go. I've got all this to finish still. I am waiting on some more stone, but as you can see, good progress has been made. I need more stone to finish this. Probably about 3-4 stacks. And then I've got to raise the ground up. But some of it's looking pretty good here, so you know what? Might as well just finish off some of this. Like that. Yeah, this is going to blend quite well. Okay, now it is technically done. This is a bit weird. I don't know. I might even destroy this. I'm not too sure what's happening with this section. I might even just bridge this across completely. With, say, for example, some stone pillars. That's totally possible. Ooh, something a bit like that. Yeah. And then all I can do is do the same thing here all the way across. I don't have enough though. Damn. 5 stone. 5 stone. So as for the lights, I'm pretty sure I just want to use the basic standard torch because I have loads of resin and that's what it takes to top these up. So we're just going to dot these around a little bit. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh god, I love this. It could be even better because the surface area isn't big enough. But that is the pit. The fully automatic wood and stone farm. Plus resin, I guess. Just a bit of a byproduct. Just need to finish this off like that. And it's good. Demolish these for now, so we can get it all nice and tidy as well. Have I only just noticed that there's a dark theme at night? I think I have. Oh my god. How I only just noticed that. Oh my god. Well, there we have it, everyone. That is the pit. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see like a dedicated tutorial with like more detail about how to make it better, then let me know in the comments. But I think I pretty much showed you how to build it through this video. It's working pretty well. It's more of an AFK thing than a full replacement. So say if I'm editing a video, I will just come here, sit down, and come back with loads of resources. That's the general idea. Do not think this is a complete replacement. This is it's just, you know, resources passively. As you can see, the stone's not doing, sorry, is doing pretty good. That's probably the most damaged one out of all of them. So it really is quite low maintenance. Just check back every like 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you're AFKing, and you're good to go. And I just noticed to repair stone, you do in fact need the, what do we call it? You do need the stone cutter, so you can't destroy this. You have to have it back down if you want to maintain this build. God, I love this thing. It's so good. The smoke, it will lower your FPS, as I mentioned before. Right now I'm getting like 40 as opposed to like 80 upwards. But overall, I'm very, very happy with this. I ran out of fine wood for the banners, so a few will have to do. I really like this angle, looking down at this. Looks so sick. If only there was a form of glass like Minecraft. These look like half slabs. Oh, that'd be so sick. So that's going to be everything for today's video. If you could leave a like, it really does help out the video's exposure and help other people find it. Let me know if you learned anything new. Do you want to see a tutorial, as I mentioned? You know, anything, any comments, suggestions? Blast them away in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.